Hi everyone. In this video, I'll talk about 7 great structural engineers of 20th century. I'll share few of their key projects which I found quite inspirational along with some book recommendations. So stay tuned. First up is Fazlur Kahn. 3 of my favorite projects designed by Khan are John Hancock Center, Willis Tower, and Hajj Terminal at Jeddah Airport. It is important to note that at John Hancock Center, it was quite challenging to construct the nodes of the truss system, and also because of the truss, it hampered the view of the occupants. Two interesting facts about Willis Tower are: first, it's inspired by a pack of cigarettes which architect Bruce Graham used to demonstrate his concept to Fazlur Khan. Second, I actually have Willis Tower tattooed on my arm. If you want to know more about Fazlur Khan, I highly recommend this book, Engineering Architecture, written by his daughter Yasmin Sabina Khan, who is also a structural engineer. Next up is Ove Arup. Two of my favorite projects designed by Ove Arup are Sydney Opera House and Kingsgate Bridge. The major problem in the design of Sydney Opera House was based on initial drawing of architect John Utzon. The shape or the curvature of the shell was mathematically undefined, which implies one could not calculate forces. Then one day, architect John Utzon was having his breakfast and peeling off oranges, which ultimately inspired the final curvature of the shells. Hence, lesson learned was it is important for us to be more conscious in our day-to-day activities because you might not know what can be an inspiration for next iconic structure. Do check out Total Design Principles by Arup. Next up is Edmund Ted Happold. Two of my favorite projects designed by Ted Happold are King Abdulaziz University Sports Center and Multi-Hall in Mannheim. He led Structures 3 Group at Arup and worked with Peter Rice on Sydney Opera House project. Later, he formed his own company known as Bureau Happold Engineering. Next up is Peter Rice. I'm a big fan of his construction detailing. Two of my favorite projects designed by Peter Rice are Lloyd's of London and Centre Pompidou. He worked closely with famous architects like Richard Rogers and Renzo Piano in the development of these projects. Later, he started his own firm called RFR. I'm grateful to Professor Randy Deutsch who recommended me this book on Peter Rice called An Engineer Imagines. Next up is Pier Luigi Nervi. Two of my favorite projects designed by Nervi are Turin Exhibition Hall and Palazzetto dello Sport. One interesting fact about Turin Exhibition Hall is Nervi only developed construction detail drawing and prefabricated elements drawing for this project and no 3D or perspective for this. If you want to know more about Nervi's work, check out this book, Aesthetics and Technology in Building. Next up is Felix Candela. He is an architect, builder, and self-trained structural engineer. Even Ove Arup had his own contracting firm called Arup and Arup Limited, which was dissolved later. Thus, it shows how crucial it is to have the knowledge of construction in order to become a better designer. Two of my favorite works designed by Felix Candela are Pavilion of Cosmic Rays and Le Oceanographic. He was one of the teachers of Santiago Calatrava who had a great influence in his work. Last but not the least, Frei Otto. He founded Institute of Lightweight Structures at University of Stuttgart. He was awarded Pritzker Prize in 2015. Two of my favorite works designed by Frei Otto are Munich Olympic Stadium and Multi-Hall in Mannheim. One pattern which I observed in the works of these great structural engineers is they integrated architecture, structure, and technology to create elegant, efficient, and economical structures. A Triple E framework defined by Professor Billington of Princeton University. On a serious note, I observed that most of the time we share posts of authors, bloggers, experts, influencers, etc. But it was rare to find a post on structural mentors. So it would be great if you can comment structural gurus who taught us or mentored us in our journey. I look forward to your comments. I would like to thank my professors at IIT, UIUC, my seniors and colleagues at Turner Construction Management, Sterling Engineering, Bureau Happold Engineering, and Somaya and Kalappa. Special thanks to Aditya Karve for teaching me how to approach and solve structural engineering challenges. Vimal Karpi for exposing me to the world of computational design, and Majid Hashmi for teaching me how to be humble in life. Damn, you made it to the end of this video. So as of now, I have 23 subscribers. So the subscriber goal of this video is 40 and the like goal is 50. Thank you. Thanks for watching.